Before tonight's story starts, lock your doors, turn the lights down, and think about the people you see every day, the neighbor who waves, the shopkeeper who smiles, the quiet person who never seems to cause trouble, because sometimes, the biggest secrets aren't hidden in dark alleys, they're hidden in plain sight. Let's begin. Maple Ridge was the kind of town people forgot about: one main road, two schools, a grocery store that still closed at 8 p.m. Nothing ever happened there, until the morning Lily Carter disappeared. She was 17, bright, responsible, the kind of girl parents trusted. Her bike was found near the old park, phone still in the basket, screen cracked, no signs of struggle, just silence. By noon, the entire town was looking for her. Volunteers formed search groups, dogs tracked scents through muddy trails. Her parents stood on their porch answering the same questions over and over. Did she have enemies? Was she upset about anything? Everyone gave the same answer: no, because Lily Carter was the last person anyone expected to vanish. Detective Daniel Hayes arrived 2 days later, transferred from the city after a case that still haunted him. Maple Ridge felt too quiet, too cooperative, too clean. He walked through the park where Lily's bike had been found. Something felt wrong, not chaotic wrong, organized wrong, like someone had planned everything carefully. A jogger claimed to see a white van, a child said he heard shouting, an elderly woman insisted she saw Lily talking to someone she knew. The stories didn't match, but they all had one thing in common: whoever took Lily didn't panic. Security footage from the town library showed Lily the evening before she disappeared. She was researching something, scrolling quickly, looking over her shoulder, then she printed a single page, and left. That printed page was never found. One of Lily's teachers mentioned she had recently become withdrawn, distracted, as if she had discovered something she didn't know how to handle. Detective Hayes asked a simple question: who did she trust the most? The teacher answered immediately: everyone. The town gathered at the school gym, candles, speeches, tears, but Hayes noticed something. One man never spoke, never cried, never joined search parties. He just watched, from the back. More evidence surfaced: small disappearances over the years, runaways, unsolved cases, nothing dramatic enough to make headlines, but enough to form a pattern that pointed to someone who knew the town intimately, someone invisible. A friend finally came forward. Lily had been writing about someone she believed was dangerous, but she didn't want to accuse without proof. The last entry read, "I think everyone knows him. That's why nobody suspects." Detective Hayes reviewed every face, every alibi, every routine. Then it hit him: the suspect wasn't hiding, he was present at every event, every search, every meeting, helping, comforting, blending in. The suspect was the town volunteer coordinator, the man who organized search teams, who spoke kindly to Lily's parents, who printed missing posters, who knew exactly where everyone would be, because he told them. When Hayes confronted him, the man didn't run, he smiled, calm, relieved. "You finally saw me," he said, as if he had been waiting. The case shook Maple Ridge, because evil hadn't come from outside, it had always been there, smiling, helping, trusted, hidden in plain sight. Months later, the town tried to move on, but people looked at each other differently. Trust was no longer automatic. Detective Hayes left quietly. Another town, another case. But he never forgot Maple Ridge, because sometimes the scariest mysteries aren't about finding the criminal, they're about realizing you knew them all along. 1 year later, the park looked the same swings, same cracked walking path, but the silence felt different now, heavier. Detective Hayes stood alone near the spot where Lily's bike had been found. A small memorial had been built there, flowers, notes, photographs fading under sunlight. The town had tried to move forward, New routines, new smiles, but trust had changed shape. People locked their doors earlier, neighbors watched each other longer, kindness became cautious. Hayes knelt down and picked up a folded piece of paper someone had left at the memorial. It was a copy of Lily's final journal page. The words were simple: "Sometimes the truth is right in front of us, but we're too comfortable to see it." Wind rustled the trees, children's laughter echoed faintly from across the park. Life was continuing, but Maple Ridge would never be the same. Hayes placed the note back gently, then turned to leave. As he reached his car, he paused. Across the street, someone stood watching him, just for a second, then they walked away into the crowd, normal, unnoticed, hidden, in plain sight. If this story kept you watching, if it made you question the people around you, then take a moment to think about something. How well do we really know the faces we see every day? Because sometimes the most dangerous secrets aren't hidden far away, they're standing right beside us. If you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Pillow Tale Time for more deep, cinematic stories that stay with you long after the screen goes dark, and comment below: do you think evil is born or created? Your answer might surprise you. Until the next story, stay aware, stay curious, and sleep softly.